Hi everybody, it's MJ and Dean from SacredFire. We're going to answer some questions that Matt Connor, who's the managing editor at PledgeMusic, sent to us. He wanted us to do a little interview, so here you go. Question number one would be, as you make music with a mission of bringing peace and healing to others, is there a memorable moment that serves as a prime example of why you do what you do from a listener or fan?
Why do we do what we do? I remember this one time when we were in California. There's about 300 people, two-part evening presentation. First part was a relaxing sound healing meditation, and the second part was a participative, interactive concert with lots of drumming. Mm-hmm. And we have a woman who came and drummed. Do you remember? She jumped right off her seat and she was drumming with such passion. And it was after the event she came and see us, and she told us that she had been diagnosed with some autoimmune diseases, and that the doctors said that she couldn't really do any activities anymore.
It was painful.
And she was in a lot of pain, and she kind of had lost hope and was depressed and everything for many years. And that evening was apparently a life-changing moment for her, and she wasn't feeling pain anymore. Mm-hmm. She was drumming with this huge drum, and it was extremely exciting for us.
Yeah, it was pretty emotional.
Yeah. There's also some people who, two women who asked our music because they wanted to give birth to our music. Yeah. And a person who had a brain surgery. Yeah. Listening
Which
to
is, you can't make that up.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, how about I ask the second question?
Okay.
So, Dean, when did you first discover the healing power of music for yourself?
When did I discover the first time? It would have been, I think it's the knowledge of knowing that how music can make you feel good. I remember being young, like maybe 8 years old, and something happened. I don't know what it was, but anyways, I was in the front lawn, sunny day, but something happened at the house, and I had my little transistor radio, and the song came on, and I just felt great. And so I guess it was at that moment I realized, music has the power to change, your state and make you feel good. So that was probably the earliest. I mean, there's other things with, seeing some people chanting and whatnot, but probably that's the first. Yeah.
I think for me it would be attending
I have to say that song was actually by Neil Diamond. Song Sung Blue was it? I'm dating myself.
Thank you, Neil.
Sorry, go ahead.
Mine would be, I think, attending my first drum circle / it was drumming and meditation workshop, and I just discovered the powerful, magical effects of group drumming, and how this can really help rebalance the brain hemispheres and help you feel more focused and peaceful and so on and so forth. And that really lit a light for me, and it actually changed the way that I approached music in general. Yeah.
Great.
Okay, your turn.
My turn. Did you know when recording Journey to Infinity that you were going to breathe new life into those songs on our new album, Continuum? Maybe explain what Journey to Infinity is.
No, we did not at first. Okay. Journey to Infinity is our previous album, collaboration between ourselves, SacredFire, and David G., who is a published author and a meditation teacher and so much more. And he had created an Ayurvedic opera, asked us to do the music to support his text. And so we created kind of a soundscape to David G's wise words, guided meditations and teachings. And after we recorded over a period of 3 years, and somewhere along the line, we kind of felt that these songs were taking a life of their own. Can I say that in English?
Yeah.
Yes, the French. And so Yeah, and then we decided that, you know what, after this is done, let's do. And we had some fans also asking us, can we please access the music only of Journey to Infinity? So a different experience.
Yeah.
Is it my turn now?
I think so.
Okay. Thank you, Matt, for these questions. In what ways have the songs transformed from how listeners might have heard them before?
Well, they've been remixed. Parts have been added. Parts have been taken away. A lot of them have been shortened because if you think we were building this on a narrative, and so when you take the narrative out, we had to leave a lot of space for the narration. You don't want to get on top. So what we've done is condensed them, and and sort of added and taken away. So last question. Besides music, what are some other practices that help you relax?
Daily meditation, journeying, visualization, yoga, walks in the forest, watching Netflix. How about you?
Well, we live, if I could swivel the camera, you would see green forest. We live really, really close to nature, so I have a mountain bike and I like to scoot off and go to a lake. And meditation, David G brought that really clear in my awareness. And the occasional video game with my brother. A social thing, you know.
Balance.
And so I think that I have a question that I know we get asked a lot. Is what language do you sing in?
Oh, that is a good question. Well, on Continuum and on Journey to Infinity, there is Sanskrit, which is an ancient Indian language, and their prayers or mantras. So some of it is in Sanskrit. The rest of it I call the language of my heart. It's an intuitive expression of pure emotion or of pure, it's like the blueprint of what I can feel, or the blueprint of something that I would like to bring in to help in different ways. So to help rebalance, to help clear, to help bring peace, to help energize, and so whatever the intention is. So it's really focused on the intention, and then it's just gibberish.
Well, in some ways I find, words can kind of get in the way. So if you have that intention, you can just let it flow.
Yeah, we like to say that our music is universal.
Yeah.
So no boundaries, people from anywhere around the planet hopefully can just tune into the vibration of the non-words. And it goes with our philosophy of peace. So we want to
peace and feel good.
There you go. Peace and feel good.
I think that's all the questions.
So on these words, everybody, peace and be well.